Hello everyone, I am Teacher Mercy. Have you ever experienced making a kite? What about flying a kite? In this lesson, you will learn about the kites and theorems related to kites. So are you now ready? Here we go. What is a kite? A kite is defined as a quadrilateral with two pairs of adjacent and congruent sides. Note that a rhombus, where all adjacent sides are equal, is a special kind of kite. In the figure, there are two pairs of adjacent and congruent sides. And they are, segment KI is congruent to segment TI, and segment KE is congruent to segment TE. Just like the rhombus, the diagonals of a kite are perpendicular. We have segment IE is perpendicular to segment KT. Let us discuss these theorems on kite. The first theorem. In a kite, the perpendicular bisector of at least one diagonal is the other diagonal. In the figure, segment MT is perpendicular to segment AH, and segment MT bisects segment AH at X. Therefore, segment AX is congruent to segment HX. So in this case, segment MT is the perpendicular bisector of diagonal AH. And it can also be noticed that segment MT bisects also the ends of the kite M and T. So segment MT is also an angle bisector of angle AMH and ATH. The second theorem. The area of a kite is half the product of the lengths of its diagonals. So the area is equal to 1/2 times the diagonal sub 1 and the diagonal sub 2. So in that figure, we can have the area is equal to 1/2 of the length MT and AH. Let us apply the theorems in this activity. Consider kite MATH on the right. Number 1. Name the pairs of congruent and adjacent sides. The pairs are, segment MA is congruent to segment MH, and segment AT is congruent to segment HT. Number 2. If MA is equal to 25 centimeters, what is MH? The answer is MH equals 25 centimeters because segment MA is congruent to segment MH. Number 3. If HT equals 40 centimeters, what is AT? And the answer is AT equals 40 centimeters. Why? Because segment AT is congruent to segment HT. Number 4. If AH equals 30 centimeters and MT equals 50 centimeters, what is the area? How do we solve for the area of the kite? The formula is area equals 1/2 of d sub 1 times d sub 2. So substitute the given to the formula. It will be 1/2 times 30 centimeters times 50 centimeters. And 30 times 50 is 1,500 square centimeters times 1/2. And the result is 750 square centimeters. So the area is 750 square centimeters. Next, number 5. If the area is 100 square centimeters and AH equals 9 centimeters, what is MT? Again, using the formula for the area of a kite, we have area is equal to 1/2 times d sub 1 times d sub 2. So substitute the given to the formula. It will be 1/2 square 100 square centimeters is equal to 1/2 of 9 centimeters and MT. So multiply both sides by 2. We'll have 2 times 100 square centimeters is 200 square centimeters. And 1/2 times 9 times MT times 2 is 9 centimeters MT. Divide both sides by 9 centimeters. The result is MT is equal to 22.2 centimeters. So, MT is 22.2 centimeters. Number 6. If the measure of angle 2 equals 65, what is the measure of angle 3? Since segment AT and segment HT are congruent, then the angles opposite them are congruent. So we have angle 2 and angle THX. So if angle 2 is 65, so the measure of angle THX is also equal to 65. So triangle THX is a right triangle. So the measure of angle THX plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 90, and this angle here is also 90. So therefore, the measure of angle 3 is equal to 90 minus 65. And 90 minus 65 is equal to 25. So therefore, the measure of angle 3 is 25. Number 7. If the measure of angle 5 is 50, what is the measure of angle 4? Now, since MA, segment MA, is congruent to segment MH, then the angles opposite them are congruent. If the measure of angle 5 is 50, then the measure of angle MAX is also equal to 50. Then triangle MAX is a right triangle. So the measure of angle MAX plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to 90. Therefore, the measure of angle 4 equals 90 minus 50 equals 40. Therefore, the measure of angle 4 is equal to 40. Then, number 8. What is the measure of angle 1 here? The measure of angle 1 is 90 degrees. Since segment MT is perpendicular to segment AH, and if they are perpendicular, then they form right angles. And the measure of a right angle is 90. I hope you learned something from this lesson. Thank you very much for listening. If you have not yet subscribed in this channel, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be updated with our upcoming videos. Again, this is Teacher Mercy. Have fun learning math.